Well, good evening to you, one and all. Prayer is all is well. The sun was shining today, and the Lord just continually blesses over and over and over again. And so I'm just waiting for all of the pages and things to connect, and then once they have connected, we will share with you what we need to share with you. I see one page has connected, so we're grateful there. I'm going to this page. Hey Cora, how are you? Good to see you. I don't know why that's doing that, so let me do it this way. Good evening to you. Good evening to you, one and all. Grateful to God for you coming on. I need to do a couple of things here. And then once I do those, I'll be in good shape. There we go. Lisa, Debbie, how are you? Christine, I pray that all is well with you and yours. I got one more page to look at, and once I see that things are running on that page, I will go out, and they are. Fantastic. Paulette, how are you? Nancy, good to see you this evening. Carolyn Herma, how are you this evening? Praying that all is well with each and every one of you. So I'm going to wait just a couple of minutes. Michelle, how are you? Good. Good. Gina, how are you? And we're just glad everything is well. Lisa Thornton, hey Sherry, how are you doing this evening? Sylvia Scott, good to have you coming on board. I'm going to pull up one page on my phone just to make it a lot easier than trying to do a whole lot of other crazy stuff. Just wanted to see if anybody would be on that page just in case. Wanda, thank you for joining us this evening. I'm going to start in about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to share with you a couple of things, and then I'll be gone. Elder Thomas, how are you, sir? Praying that God is blessing you tremendously over and over and over again. And just grateful. Brother Garrett, how are you this evening? And the first thing that I'll share with you, I can share. The second thing that I share with you will be in code. It will be subliminal. And the reason for that is there's some things I don't want to jeopardize, but there's some things that I need to say, and then I'm going to have a Zoom chat with the Union Church concerning that. I was going to put it on a robocall, but then I said, no, I need to have some level of face-to-face with the church so that I can deal with an issue of the mayoral race. Linda, how are you? Daryl, how are you this evening? Cecile, how are you doing? Let me go ahead and get started, and then that way you can have the rest of your evening. Hey Arthur, how are you? Congratulations to you, sir. Somebody was finally able to nail you down and make you an honest man. You know I had to say that. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. I'm just loving it. We love you, man, and we're praying that all is well with you and your fiance. Let me talk to you about this vaccine. Let me talk to you about this. And I said I was going to be on here every day about it. I think I got my shot Thursday, and I was fine. Lady Harrison was like, it don't seem like anything was wrong with you, and it wasn't. I mean, just when I say minor soreness, Sharon, how are you? Minor, from where the needle went in. Didn't have fatigue until the next day, just a little bit, but went into this eating rant. I just could not stop eating. But as the song says, all good things must come to an end. Listen to me. Listen to me, please. Listen to me. Yeah, we're praying for the south side of Youngstown. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what has, well, I got an idea, and I'm going to talk about that for just a second. Carletta, how are you? And I need to say this, and I need to say this because it needs to be said. All of the myths, all of the misnomers, all of the misrepresentations need to be put to bed and need to be squashed concerning the vaccine. I'm going to say this, nothing is 100%. There's not one thing that is made by man that is 100%. Anything made by man is subjugated to man's flaws and inconsistencies. Nothing that is coming forth will stop the virus. It is designed to keep you from, one, dying from it, or two, suffering irreparable harm to your body if you get it. This virus will attack any system in your body. Your brain, your lungs, your heart, your kidneys. It will do irreparable harm to you if it is allowed to run rampant without some level of protection. Hey Hattie, how are you? Some level of protection. I understand clearly the past. I understand what has happened to us as guinea pigs. I know that they use people of color. I understand that. I understand that clearly. I know that many things have happened. I understand that, but I also understand this. If you want to live, you better get that needle in your arm. Minister Rhonda, how are you? Now, I'm going to talk about something, and it's going to, I'm going to make some people angry, but I really don't care. There now is this notion that folk don't want the Johnson & Johnson because they feel that it's an inferior vaccination in comparison to Pfizer or Moderna. I'm going to be like Dr. Anthony Fauci. Just get the doggone needle in your arm. Whether it's Pfizer, Gail, Roderick, Juanita, Wanda, Cora, Minister Rhonda, Carletta, Arthur, Carol, Nancy, Debbie, whether it is Pfizer, whether it is Moderna, or whether it's Johnson & Johnson, it don't matter which one you get. What matters is that you get one. I'm getting ready to share something else with you. The virus is actually going nowhere. y'all didn't hear what I said. It's going to be here for years to come. The key is, how are we going to live with it? I understand Texas. I understand Mississippi. I understand these other states whose elected officials are governed by big business more than the business of the people. I understand that. I understand that clearly. I understand clearly that there are those who are more concerned with opening businesses and doing whatever they need to do so they can get their economy going again. I get that. I understand all of that. The problem is if they open too soon, we're going to start spiking again. Yes, that is the main center, is the Gina Atkinson Center. Call 330-746-1217, and we will get you scheduled. We don't do the scheduling, but we have a relationship with, okay, fantastic, Gail. Glad to hear that. We have a relationship with the health administration to be able to get you in as soon as possible. All I'm trying to tell you is we need to squash all of any of the foolishness that's out here. Moderna and Pfizer are spike protein oriented. Johnson & Johnson does put a small amount of the virus in your system, which is the same thing as a flu shot. And it builds an immunity to it. So that's all I'm saying. You need to tell your friends. You need to tell your relatives. You need to tell your all of the people who are negative, all of the people who are talking about what they're not going to do, all of these people who are talking about, I'm not going to let them sterilize me, or all this other kind of stuff that's out here. There are some things that we're just not sure of. The one thing that I am sure of is it will keep you from dying. Now, hear what I'm saying. It ain't going to stop you from dying. It will stop you from dying from the virus. And I need us to understand that. I need us to understand that in no uncertain terms. This is overwhelmingly important. We need to spread this news throughout our community. I'm talking about the African American community. You need to tell when the opportunity comes, when their age group comes up, to do what they need to do. Again, if you want to, through the Union Church, good. I'm glad you did that. See, the thing that God has enabled us is He's given us favor. And the favor that He has given us has allowed us to get people in probably as soon as they call, unless something happens, and things have happened. Shipments don't come in on time. Things happen. But when the shipments come in on time and everything flows the way it should, usually within a week you've gotten your first shot, and then the appropriate amount of time that passes before you have the second one takes place. They schedule you on that day for the second shot. I hope y'all hearing what I'm saying. I need you to hear what I'm saying. Get the vaccine. Doesn't matter what you think or how you feel. It is not going to kill you. Some people have had different effects depending upon, their system. But I'd rather live with a sore arm, or maybe a couple of days of flu-like symptoms, than to be placed on a respirator, which could be a matter of life and death. Spread the word. Tell everybody you come in contact with, okay? That's what you need to recognize and understand. That's what you need to see, and you need to see that very clearly. That is overwhelmingly important, as Carletta is putting on my page. I believe it's my page. The information that you need to know. Listen to me. I don't care which one it is. I don't care. You should care that if you can get it, get it. Right now, I believe they're 60 and older. I'm asking you to be patient. I think one day they did 600 people in one day. We are working as feverishly as we possibly can to get people vaccinated. The quicker everyone gets vaccinated, the quicker we can go back to being normal. Now, there is a new normal. You're not going to be able to do like Texas. You're not going to be able to walk around without a mask. You're not going to be able to not sanitize your hands and wash your hands anymore or do social distancing. All of that is still necessary. Now, somebody might say, well, why in the world do we have to do that since we done got the vaccine? It's because you don't know how many people may not have it, may not have gotten the vaccine, or you don't know if they are carriers or you may be a carrier. We still have to make sure that we are vaccinated. Good, Gina. And that's what I have told everybody to do. You don't have to take my word for it. I've told everybody, talk to your primary physician first. Get that cleared and then go from there. That's important. That's the first thing I wanted to share with you. I'm going to have a Zoom chat with the Union Church concerning the mayor's race. I have some things that I'm going to say, but I can't say them on this platform because I will not jeopardize the 501c3 status of the state convention, the church, or anything like that. And so I'm going to schedule that. But here's what I can say. I'm trying to find something because I can send you a subliminal suggestion. And I can't find. I should have had my props together a little sooner. Yes, I have heard about the mass clinics. From what I understand, they are looking at in Youngstown, the Covelli Center. In other states, they have opened up other arenas to be able to do so. From what I'm understanding, the NBA is really stepping forward and doing what needs to be done. And there are others who are beginning to do that because the more we can get vaccinated, the better off we can be. They have not said anything about the Covelli Center yet, but that is a site that they are looking at. Now I'm going to share this with you and see how much time I got left. I'm going to share this with you, and then I'm going to have to get out of here in a little bit. When you are concerned about the community, people call. I got a phone call asking me about what did I think about the process. I got a phone call because the heads of these organizations want to know what I think. I'm grateful that God has given me that kind of favor, because that kind of favor helps me to help you. So, oh, can y'all hold on just a second? Let me see. I think I found something. I can't tell you who to vote for, but I can give you a hint. What color is this box? That's all I have to say. I will say more with my congregation. I will say more with those that need to understand clearly what's what. I will share with them what I have found out as to why things are happening the way they are and why people are doing what they do. I'm just amazed at some things. I'm really amazed at some things. But when you know who and what is behind it, then you recognize clearly why they happen. So with that being said, listen, I want you to have a great afternoon. Lady Harrison and I watched Coming to America 2. Some people said, but guess what? It's really a good movie. Some stupid parts are in there, but it still is a good movie. And in the case that package didn't look like what I thought it looked like, the color starts with a B. And that's all I'm going to tell you. And it ain't black. So, listen. Yeah, you know what, Debbie, here's something that I've learned about God. God will make room for your gift as long as you operate in your gift. When you really have a heart for people, God will place people in your life you never thought would call your name. Because they know who really cares about the community. So, listen, y'all have a blessed evening. Rest well tonight. Okay? Rest well tonight. Meet us at 10 a.m. on my Facebook page, the church's Facebook page, the State Convention's Facebook page, on YouTube, and the website. And so we want to yeah, when I get on here again, I'm gonna have something that will be a little more of that tone, so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, we enjoyed watching the movie. It was stupid. Of course, it was not like the first one. 33 years later, ain't nothing like the first one. But it was still a good movie. Listen, take care. Love you, one and all. Grateful to God for each and every one of you taking out a little time in the afternoon to hear what I have to say and to share it with other people, so that we can make sure that our community is served. I am concerned about the African American community. I am concerned to make sure misinformation is squashed, because if there's anybody who is disproportionately represented, served, and serviced, it is the African American community. And it is my responsibility as pastor of the church in the city of Youngstown, the president of the state convention, and the moderator of the district, to make sure that misnomers and lies are squelched, so you will know the truth, because only truth will set you free. Here's Dr. Frank Ray said this, and I love this statement, and I've been saying it ever since he said it. I heard him say it 20 some odd years ago. He said, a lie will run around the world before truth puts its shoes on. But when truth puts its shoes on, it will tear that lie apart. Don't listen to the lies in our community. Don't listen to the misnomers. We all have a reason not to trust the system. But it's the only system we have that's going to help us survive. And there is a theory that the reason that some communities are underserved is because of our voting patterns. Yep, I said it. Y'all take care. May God bless you. May He keep you, is our prayer. If you are not watching your morning worship at 10 a.m., meet us. Cyber Experience of the Union Church at 10 a.m. in the morning. May God bless you and keep you, is our prayer.